Welcome to English Without Limits. Today we begin a new section of our course. We have new teachers and we have new students. We are even holding these classes in a new country. In this next section of the course, we took our teachers to Ukraine. And the children that you will see in this class are actually English students in Ukraine. We put on many lessons there. The children enjoyed it, and so did our teachers. I hope that you will enjoy this next section of lessons as well. In the first section of our lessons, we learned about many of the basic things that you need to say. We learned how to introduce ourselves. We learned how to say left and right. We learned how to talk about the weather. We learned how to obey the teacher's commands in class. We learned how to tell someone where to go on a map, and we even learned how to order food in a restaurant. In the next section of our lessons, we learned how to talk about things in the past. They have already happened. We learned how to describe things. We learned how to use this and that. And we learned how to ask for help in a store, and even how to take something back to the store if it breaks. In the next section of our lessons, we're going to learn a few more things. We're going to learn about the expressions we use when we are being polite to people. We're going to learn how to get around town. And we're going to learn how to talk about things that may happen or they may not happen. They might be real or they might not be real in the future. But in today's lesson, we're going to learn how to talk about things in the present, the now, in different ways. Sometimes we have many tenses that talk about things in the present, and it can be confusing. Well, sometimes we talk about things that are going on right now. Like if I say, I am brushing my teeth, you can see me doing it. It is happening right now. But sometimes we have a present tense that talks about something that happens often. It's not happening right now, but it happens very regularly, maybe every day, maybe every year, or maybe every week. And we use the present to talk about these as well. When we are talking about something that is happening right now, we use the present progressive tense. Sometimes people call it the present continuous tense. Both names are okay, and we will use both names sometimes. When we talk about something that happens often, maybe every day, maybe every week, but it is not happening right now, we would use the present simple tense. Let's try to learn how to understand when to use one tense, when to use the other tense. So let's join the class as they begin to learn this.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. Good afternoon. We're going to learn today about the present progressive tense. So I'm gonna get some things. I'm gonna see if you can guess what I'm doing. Okay? So, what am I doing right now? Right. What am I doing right now? Brushing my hair. Yes. What am I doing now? Drinking water. Good job. What am I doing right now? Reading a book. Right, reading a book. What about now? Stirring. I'm stirring some food, like mixing maybe cookies. Maybe you make cookies at home. Like that? Okay. What about right now? What am I going to do? Any ideas? Drying my face. Drying. After you wash your face maybe in the morning? Yes, you dry your face. Okay. What about right now? What am I doing? Clapping. Clapping. Right. So who's clapping their hands? I am. So I am clapping my hands. Can we say that together? I am clapping my hands. Right. And like when I did the book. Who's reading the book?
You're reading.
Yeah, so
I'm reading.
So if I gave the book to Dima, what is Dima doing?
I'm reading the book.
Yes, you are reading the book. Yes. If I gave a brush to Almira, I am brushing your hair. Great. Okay. What if you all have a pencil and you're writing? So what are you doing?
Writing.
You're writing. So you all are doing it together. So we are
writing.
We are writing. Right. Okay. So if I gave the bottle to Tanya, what is you're going to pretend you're drinking. So Tanya is drinking water. Good job. Okay.
You heard the teacher giving all these examples about what she was doing right now. These were all in the present progressive or the present continuous tense. This is the tense we use to describe things that are going on right now. For example, if I say, I am brushing my teeth, you should be able to see my toothbrush and see me doing it. If I say, I am brushing my teeth, and you don't see the toothbrush, you don't see me doing it, you would say, no, you are not brushing your teeth. We use the present progressive tense to describe things that are going on now. You should be able to see them happening if you are in the same place. But how do we form this tense? How do we make it? There are two parts to it. One is we take the verb to be and we add that before the other verb. We call this a helping verb or an auxiliary verb. To be is the auxiliary verb that helps us make this tense. And then we take the main verb and we add ing to it. So we add to be plus ing to the verb. To be is a very irregular verb. By irregular we mean it changes when you conjugate it, when you show all the different forms of the verb and which people it goes with. So let's see how that looks. To be, when you conjugate it, is I am, you for one person are, he, she, or it is, we are, you for more than one person are, and they are. This is what the verb looks like. When we add ing to a verb, that is the same for any one of these. So let's see how that looks if we take a verb like to eat. We would say, I am eating. You, one person, are eating. He, she, or it is eating. We are eating. You, for more than one person, are eating. And they are eating. That is what this verb looks like as we conjugate it in the present progressive or present continuous tense. So let's practice this now with some other verbs. I will say the correct form of the verb and you repeat it after me. Are you ready? Let's begin. I am running. You are running. He, she, or it is running. We are running. You are running. They are running. I am walking. You are walking. He, she, or it is walking. We are walking. You are walking. They are walking. I am sleeping. You are sleeping. He, she, or it is sleeping. We are sleeping. You are sleeping. They are sleeping.
So tell me something you do every day.
Right. What you have?
Go to school. So Misha goes to school every day. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's say Misha
Misha
goes to school every day. Let's do that one more time. Misha goes to school every day. Good job. What's something else you do every day?
Standing up from bed.
Pardon?
Standing up from bed.
Staying.
No, wake up.
You wake up every day, right? You wake up in the morning to go to school?
Yes.
Yeah. So Dima, let's say Dima wakes up in the morning. In the morning he wakes up. Yeah. What's another thing you do every day? Riding your bike. That sounds like fun. So Tanya rides every day. So let's say it all together. Tanya rides her bike every day. Okay. What do you sleep every day? Yeah. We all probably sleep every day. We'd be pretty tired if we didn't sleep. I'd be like, I want to go to sleep. Yeah, so let's say Almira sleeps every day. Every day. Let's try it one more time. Almira sleeps every day. Okay. Do you walk every day? Do you walk outside? Yeah. So we can say, we all probably walk every day. You just walk here. You get to walk in here to get into the classroom. You walk. Yeah, you have to walk. So let's say we all walk every day. Okay, let's try one more time. We all walk every day. Good job. What about Vika? What's something you like to do? What about eat? Do you eat food every day? We all probably eat food every day, don't we? We get pretty hungry. Yeah, so let's say we all eat food every day. So we all eat food every day. Do you have a favorite food you like to eat every day? Yeah? What do you like?
Pizza.
Pizza. Me too.
You've heard the class talking about things that they do every day. And maybe you noticed that they say this a little bit differently than when they are talking about the things that go on right now. The tense they are using in this case is the present simple tense. They are saying things like, every day I eat chicken. Every day I walk to school. Every day Elmira reads a book. And you notice they're not using be and they're not using ing on these verbs. This is the way we build the present simple tense. Now the present simple tense is when we talk about things that we might do very often. We might do them every day, or every week, or every year. But we are not doing those things right now. So that's why I could say something like, every day I walk to school. Every day I eat breakfast. And these are things that are true often. They are a habit that I do. I do them very regularly. Sometimes we use this tense to talk about things that I don't do, but they are just out in the world and they are things that are true. And they are true all the time. In many countries we could say, it snows in the winter. Or we could say, it rains in the spring. And these are things that are true all the time. So we use the present simple tense to talk about habit, routine, or general truth. A habit or routine is something that I do or someone does very often. A general truth is something that is true, and it's true all the time for everybody. So we use the present simple tense to talk about habit, routine, or general truth. But how do we make this tense? How do we form it? Well, it's called a simple tense, and it's very simple to form it. We take the verb, the simple form of the verb, we sometimes call that the base verb, and we don't change it very much. So we would say, I walk, you, for one person, walk, he, she, or it walks. We walk, you, for more than one person, walk, and they walk. Did you notice it only changes in one case? When we talk about he, she, or it, we add an S to the verb. I cook, you cook, but he, she, or it cooks with an S. We call that the third person singular. Now we say when I'm talking about myself, that's first person. When I'm talking to you, that is second person. When I'm talking about someone else, not me, not you, it's a different person, we call that the third person. And it might be a person, it might be a boy, might be a girl, a man, or a woman, or it might be an animal, or sometimes an object. But we call it the third person, and it's singular because there's only one. We don't do it, we don't add the S if there is more than one thing. So we add the S for the third person singular.
So we're going to do a worksheet now, and on it you're going to write down 3 things about yourself. One of them isn't true and 2 of them are true. So you might write every day I something like maybe you walk, maybe you could put there. Then every day I, and then something you do every day, and then one of them right that's not true, so do another one. So this one's going to be not true. Every day maybe I fly an airplane. I don't do that every day. Does anybody fly an airplane? No. Okay, so we're going to start working on the sheets now.
The students are doing a worksheet. If you have that worksheet, you can do it now. If you don't have that worksheet, you can simply take a piece of paper and a pencil